ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the King and I Life podcast. It's your boy, So Touch of the Poet, and my brother.
So Lex.
Yo. Again, finding this on YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, hit that bell notification. Check out the audio version of this episode. And keep in mind, the audio is one clip, and each corresponding video is 2 clips, just to keep your attention on the YouTube algorithm. Sound so, Lex?
Yes. And again, as always, you guys can reach us at KINGANDEYE369@gmail.com. Again, that's KingandI369@gmail.com. And again, just if you would hit the like, share, and subscribe, we could really appreciate that. So.
Yeah, but getting back to the lifelong friends, man. I don't have very many. Like, you are probably one of 3 of people that I really, really consider friends, and the other 2, my homeboy Dwayne and my homegirl Rose. They are the 3 that I've known the longest and have the tight bond with like that. Because I don't even remember what year that we met. I know I met your sister first, because we was in the same class, same graduating class. And then I know who left Germany first, you or me?
I think we left.
Okay, because I left a little bit after high school graduation. Probably like maybe July of 91, something like that. But
I'll say it was maybe 88, 89 when we left, something like that.
Oh, y'all left that early?
Yeah, it's somewhere around there.
Nah, it couldn't have been, because I got there in 87. And I knew your sister in high school.
Wait a minute, so what year you say you graduated?
We graduated 91.
91. Okay, so it had to be 90 then. Because I know she hadn't graduated when we moved to Virginia. When we left Germany and moved to Virginia, I think she had 1 or 2 more years left to school. Something like that.
It had to be 1. I don't know. But either way, the thing about that is, when it comes to lifelong friends, it's like, you and I had contact with each other for a little while. And then we lost contact. And I think we got back in contact. I don't know when we first got back in contact. I don't remember if I was in Maryland or not when we first got back into contact. Then we had lost contact for a long time. And then, I don't remember, we got back in contact, but then I remember we had been communicating back and forth, and then we had saw each other for the first time since then in, I want to say, 2015 maybe? I don't know, whatever year that was you came up here.
Yeah, I want to say it was.
Yeah.
But we got back in contact on Facebook. I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think I had looked you up or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, because this girl I was dating at the time, she was telling me about Facebook. I'm like, I don't fuck with Facebook. So anyway, it just so happened that I actually signed up, and I want to say the crazy part about it was like maybe 3 or 4 days after I signed up. That's when me and you were able to reach out to each other again, or you reached out to me.
Yeah, and it's like, that's lifelong friendship, and it's like never lost a goddamn beat. Like,
nope.
And that goes into how you choose your friends, who you consider a friend, or whatever case may be. Because it's like, it was like, damn, man, I trying to get up with you, and you was here, and then you was here, and lost your number, and this, that, and the other. And it's like, yeah, man, and here we are.
Yep.
And it's like, I mean, I don't even know how to put that in words. So, I mean,
organic.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, they're like some friends that you will meet, and it's like, again, you'll lose contact, but the next thing you know, by some strange coincidence or whatever, you guys will come back into the same circle, so to speak.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I've had so many friends, being a military brat, and it's like, I wish I could find them, but I have still not yet to find them. It just worked out that way.
It's a matter of just being determined. Because I know sometimes I remember people who I hung out with or whatever case may be, and I get on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever. I just type their name in and see if it pop up. And sometimes you come up with like 50 different people, and it's like, God damn, I gotta click, and then sometimes you be like, all right, no, I ain't looking with this person. Then you think about it again, and then sometimes you find them, sometimes you don't. But yeah, so when it comes to the decision of considering someone as far as new friends, how do you go about that? I mean, we kind of touched on it, but is there a different process from lifelong friends or in general?
It really, for me, it doesn't seem to be a new process. I can't even tell you the last time I really made a new friend. Last time I made a new friend, I was probably in my 20s, and I'm well in my 40s now. But I don't know. To me, at this stage, it's like I just recognize real. You know how they say real recognize real.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how it is. I recognize someone who I instantly, can vibe with,
right,
and we cool with. But as far as saying that I have new friends or I'm open to new friends, at this stage, I really don't. I'm open to it, but no one has come across my path where I'd be like, you know what, that's someone me and that cat need to hang out.
Right.
I can tell we definitely vibe the same, but nope. How about you?
At this point in my life, I'm not even thinking about new friends. Yeah, the friends I have are the friends I have. Yeah, and I will probably say the last new friend that I've acquired is my roommate, which we met maybe, I want to say, probably around 2012, 13, something like that. We actually met in a Facebook group, started hanging out a couple times, whatever the case may be. And then from there, he had his thing going on, I had my thing going on, but we would link up from time to time. And then I started going to the fucking talk shows and shit. Hit him up, hey, on such and such, you trying to roll? He's like, yeah, I'm trying to roll. So from there, he was like, yo, anytime that you're going, hit me up. And it's like when I go to the talk shows, he's like the number one person that's going with me. Like
road dog.
Without a question. It's like whenever I get a date, I'm like, yo, I got the date. He's like, all right, I'm in. Or he was like, all right, let me get back to you. But 9 times out of 10, he's probably only missed, and we've been rocking the talk show part since I want to say like 2017, maybe 16, 17.
Oh wow.
And from that, like anytime I went, he was with me. And the only time that we wasn't going was during like when COVID first hit, like maybe a year before COVID hit, it was a little break. But started back up last year, and we was like, let's go. So that's the last new friend that I got.
Wow.
And again, that was some years ago, but I think now I'm not I'm not really looking for new friends or expecting to have new friends. It's more of a matter of if I'm somewhere and, like maybe at a happy hour or something like that, and chit chat with people at the bar, whatever the case may be. See them next time or not. Maybe get a number like, hey, yo, next time you going somewhere or coming here, whatever, just link up, shoot shit, roll out, whatever the case may be. It's like that. But outside of that, I don't necessarily think I'm gonna find any new friends at this point. It's like because I'm at the point now. It's like I'm setting my ways, everybody else setting their ways, and it's just at this point that decision factor coming, and it's like I don't have the tolerance to deal with new people that make piss poor decisions. There's a lot of people that already know that make piss poor decisions, so it's like I need my balance of that.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, when I was deep into the street racing, amongst me and my cousins, we accumulated quite a good list of friends or people we were cool with anyway. But those people kind of like, because I'm no longer in that world anymore as much. Mm-hmm. They still maintain, those friendship with my cousins. Mm-hmm. So when I'm with my cousins and I see them, it's all good. It's all love. But it's kind of like we don't hang out outside of the environment of racing. Right. So it's kind of weird, but it's not weird. It's like you have to just be in that space to run in those circles, I guess you could say. But when it comes down to friends and making bad decisions, how do you handle your friends that make bad decisions?
I can't even limit this to friends. I have to include family and just people that I know that I'm cool with. How I handle that, it depends on where we are at in our relationship. Like if it's a close friend, and the funny thing about that is you have to gauge your friends and the people that you deal with, because if you know that person doesn't take constructive criticism well, or you know that your relationship is one where you cannot give good constructive criticism, for me, I tend to tread lightly, because the last thing I want to do is create a situation to where I get pissed off because they're getting pissed off. Right. And what I mean by that, I could be like, yo, that was dumb. Depending on what it is, whatever the situation is, I'm not gonna be like, oh, that was dumb all the time, but that was dumb. But depending on the situation is how you say that was dumb. That was some stupid shit, or whatever the case may be, and you may know just how dumb it is, and you come off real strong about how dumb it is. They might get offended, and not talk to you, or snap back at you. Then you snap back at them, and it's like, yo, but you the one making dumb mistakes, making stupid decisions, and that goes with family too. So it just depends on who that person is and what they're doing. But for the most part, if they come to me, I will say something. If I observe it, I might hint around to it. And if I see them keep doing it over and over and over again, then I'll say something. And if they keep doing it over and over and over again, then I'm going to snap at them, because it's like, yo, either you said something to me several times, or I saw you doing this several times and you still doing it, and it's fucking stupid. So I'm gonna get in their shit, because it's like, at what point do you stop making these stupid decisions? Because obviously it's not working for you.
Definitely. I have to say I handle family and friends differently. Simply because with family, I have no other choice. We're blood. So it's not like I can just up and cut you off and be done with your ass. I just feed you out of a long spoon, as they say. I have a particular family member that I'm not going to mention any names, but anyway, this person has done my grandmother wrong. I mean, like wrong. Like put her in some situations where she definitely does not need to be in from a financial standpoint. And this particular person I don't F with at all. And again, if I were to see them, there's probably going to be some cops being called. And I hate to say that, but there are some things you don't do. And when you cross that line with the elderly, especially my grandmother, I have no tolerance or forgiveness for you, especially when